Yo, yo. What's up, baby? Oh, man. We live? Yo, chat. Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, Lord. All right, bet you can hear me? Sick. Yeah, bro. Yeah, brother. Yeah. What's good? How'd you guys do today? Fuck, I can't hear nothing. What up, baby? What up, goon? Yo, I smacked that fucking short today. My boy Leo caught it with me. Y'all missed out. You didn't show up to the streams. It's too bad. Join the Stock Picks Trade Club today. Change your life, change your wife. So we caught this short right here. This shit was buckets, son. Buckets, baby. Alright. And we'll walk through this trade. It's something like this. 100 banger. 100. Close to 100. I don't know what it was. 80 maybe. Alright. I think we got a good crew here. Let's go ahead and start. We'll let people trickle in. Real quick, market overview. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at some news. All right, so tomorrow we got retail sales. It's our last red folder event for the week. So we can look for a move off of it. Look for a data candle play at least. It's pre-market. All right. Right now we're trading at all-time highs, just full fucking go mode. And so long until proven wrong, right? I'm always gonna be leaning more towards upside, right? We breach new time. We're breaking, creating new all-time highs as we speak. So right now I keep leaning towards upside until the meantime. Okay. There's just downside just doesn't really work unless you know what you're doing, right? Like I caught this scalp today, that's short. But other than that, lean towards upside. It'll just make your trading easier. So I like to look for longs when we're trading like this, just nonstop looking for longs for the most part. Okay. I lean that way at least. Right now, so this spot, it's kind of no man's land. So the best we can do, or what I like to do, is just mark the most obvious imbalances on the way down and also just liquidity pools. So we have these relative equal highs down here. Right, I like those. Those are saucy. We got this hourly, right? Bang on that shit. Now I need to see if it's in discount first. It's not, but I still like it. Let's keep the hourly there. All right, bang on that. Got some equal lows here. Just charting things out. So this is what I do. This is usually what we do in our trade club. We come out here, we chart the markets, go over news. Takes 15 minutes, and then we're ready for the next day. I really don't do a whole lot more than that. This is all, I draw some boxes and some lines. I'm ready to go the next fucking day, baby. I don't need all that bullshit. People be overcomplicating this shit. I gotta analyze the Wyckoff theory of the fucking shut the fuck up, bro. I like these equal highs. Sorry, equal lows. This is looking a little bit bearish if you're looking for some moves downside tonight. Sorry, if you're looking for shorts, I'd be a little more scalpy with it though. I wouldn't hold on to too much. Unless you really start, waterfalling towards these equal lows and gain momentum. That's pretty attractive. Little baby 15-second or hourly. Hourly's not too shabby. That's not too snazzy at all. Okay, so overnight, here's what we're gonna do. All right, let's just take a full view out. Actually, let's reset. Okay, all-time highs, bullish. Remain bullish on the bias. Okay, why? Because the move that we had yesterday, okay, retraced into discount of this range, held it well, and then we got momentum and pumped out of it. Okay, there's a lot of things to talk about here. First of all, big fucking 4-hour order block. That thing's gonna hold, baby. Hourly gap would be the next stop within that 4-hour, and that's assuming that we just start retracing back about 200 points. Intermediate term, we're gonna keep a little bit of an eye on downside. Okay, levels to this shit. First, we'll be watching this low with the hourly below and the equal lows to follow. Okay, because likely if we do break through this, especially with momentum, we're probably going to go chase these equal lows. Okay, and that'll be a nice short that you can look for tonight. But other than that, I do expect this to hold. I mean, there are a couple scenarios, right? We can paint them. Come down into this hourly, maintain, back in discount of the range, and then we start. Okay. Another scenario, break this, good momentum, tap into these equal lows. If we hit these equal lows, it's very likely we're going to at least try to tap into this discounted PD array. This is a really good place to look for longs. Okay. So those are some scenarios I'm kind of roughing in my mind that I'll be ready for. I do expect us to at least get this low. This looks like gimme. This looks automatic. So we'll see. I'll just smack it for fun on eval. Just see if we can get a little luck here. Just gambling. This account's almost blown. I'm just going to throw it. What would this move be? 30 points. So we'll just go for a 1 hour 25 pointer here. Okay, so that's the market analysis. That was deployed by someone who's ADHD as fuck. All right, bear with me. Jeez. Fucking running around taking trades and shit. So those are scenarios I'm painting. Trust the boxes, brethren. Join the Stop Picks Trade Club. All right, guys, hit that like button. If you can't hit the like button, you can't fucking trade either. Because how you gonna hit the buy or sell button on the chart, bro? You can't even hit the like button on a YouTube video, brother. Okay. All right, bro. You gonna join the club or not, bro? Come on. Got some calls this morning. Hell yeah, boy. Hell yeah, boy. Easy. Join the Stop Picks Trade Club. Link in the description, son. I know what I'm talking about. You see it here live from New York. Hey, where did you catch calls at? Give me a little bit more of a description. Gotcha. I should have took that unfunded. I'm fucking stupid, bro. That play was so easy. Could have made $500. Just fucking around. That's alright, whatever. I see plays like that all the time. You could look for like a soup here, but I still think we go a little bit lower, to be honest. It would make more sense for us to go lower. But don't be surprised if the hourly holds, because especially since it's in discount. I just think based off the market structure here, it just looks like it could go at least the OTE of this range. Just maybe puts us further down here. But, I got the BPR here in the equal lows. I know Gotcha's got this BPR marked out, bro. Boy's a sniper. Join Stop Picks Trade Club. Join. No, we have a 7-day free trial if you guys want to join. I'll teach you shit like this every night, most nights. And I try to simplify it for you, okay? This is from years of me going through blood, sweat, and tears, literally gallons of blood to learn the shit that I have in my brain. So I'm going to help you guys out. I'm going to translate it, try to dumb it down, and make it more concise because people overcomplicate trading. They overcomplicate it. What I got on my screen right here, you see a bunch of indicators and all that jazz. I'm not against them. But I think less is more, especially with how challenging of a game this is. You want to try to clear your mind. I don't got bullshit all over my screens. I got a purple box and a line, bro. And I could have made $500 right there or more. Come on with it. Stop playing, dude. Stop playing. You 1 hour BPR? Nice, bro. It lost all-time highs. As usual, right? No joke, bro. I swear, I'm about to just slap a fucking long open and just let that shit fucking rip. Well, I gotta wake up, dude. Just gotta eat. You guys like that shit? You like that scalp we took? Live. Gotcha, you my boy, man. Appreciate you. Gotcha took it with me. Yo, Chente Carrera. Did I say that right? The fuck do you say that? QQQ options call. Bet 712. If you guys have any questions, let me know in chat. Free mentorship tonight. Free mentorship Wednesdays, bro. We're gonna call them Whiteboard Wednesdays. Okay. Um, 712s, yeah. Yeah, nice, bro. Damn, those printed. That's good, bro. Nice play. Yeah, Theta didn't do shit here, huh? And this is probably a nice, consistent vol. Damn. These are ideal options trades for sure. These are the ones that print. These are those trades that you smack like 200 to 300% bangers. I used to take trades like this all the time, dude. I don't know. I like futures a lot. It's just simplified. What's an indicator? It's just it's something you can overlay on the chart to help you look for like trade setups and stuff or signals. So I'm actually building an indicator myself right now for my personal trade edge, right? So it's actually alerting a short right now, which it's not a bad idea, but it's not. It's like a mid-grade setup, right? So it also has like kind of a ranking system. So there's an algorithm that figures out, hey, like what's the quality of this trade based off certain criteria, and then it ranks it, and it does it by either a color grade and or you can see like there's a little plus symbol in here. So if it's a high quality trade, it'll have 2 pluses in there, right? And so forth. So I wonder if there's a 15-minute it alerted up here. This trade I took here was just because I just knew it was going to go. I don't know. I can tell. This is just, and there's a little bit of LR here, I suppose. Yeah. So LR is low resistance liquidity run, low less in the night, right? It's a trend line. It's the easiest way. Trend line liquidity. Okay, liquidity is either, lateral, right, horizontal, right, or it can be, more dynamic like this, right, coming at an angle. So this is trend line liquidity. Trend lines are very real. People who don't believe in them are just, I don't know, they're fucking stupid. I mean, look at this one today. That one worked out, didn't it? Okay, trend lines are real. It's a little bit of an art, right? It takes a little bit of practice. You have to develop a lens to be able to see these things because they're not that obvious. They do take practice. And I don't know what's going on. There we go, right? So still working on that. All right, this pumps out of this gap. Longs aren't a bad idea, but it needs to pump. This could just be a retracement right now to continue lower. Let's just see. Data candles. They only come from news? No. Basically, they're just like volatility candles. Yes, it comes from news, but it's not like economic news all the time. Okay, so whenever people hear news in the stock trading world, they're usually referring to economic related news, and data candles aren't just that. Those are textbook, yes, most obvious guaranteed data candles to form because by default they're data candles. So we call them our news candles. But there are candles that will, Trump might send out a tweet and then you get a news candle, right? It has nothing to do with the economy sometimes. It's just whatever the fuck it is. So there's just shit like that. You'll notice it. When you stare at the charts more, you'll see them. If you stare at the charts long enough and then you get a candle that just fucking flares, you automatically know it's a news or something because you've seen it enough times on the charts. You're like, holy shit, this is moving like news is coming out, right? And then you're like, okay, it's a data candle. It's usually like random ass times of the day. Especially now, right now. I mean, it's a volatile market that we're in, I'd argue, geopolitically at least. Yeah. 10-4, baby. Dude. Feeling good right now. Feeling good right now, man. Feeling good. We gonna take another trade? I don't know if we'll get anything here soon. Might have to wait a little bit. Excuse me. Might have to wait a little bit. See, if this was during the day, I'd know within a couple minutes like what we're gonna do or whatever. Since it's nighttime, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking drive me nuts. Adonis Madeira. Bro, where you been? Bro, I've been gooning. Where you been? Where the fuck you been, bro? I've been looking for you, dude. I've been in the trade club, bro. Why aren't you in the trade club, bro? 7-day free trial, man. That's where I've been, bro. I've been there every day, man. Thanks, bro. Glad you're alive and well, too. Because I've been breathing in fucking rat shit and piss for the last month. Fuck this place, bro. Fucking bullshit. The motherfuckers got my walls, and it's a whole situation right now, dude. Can't fucking sleep and get the fucking hantavirus, bro. I'm ground zero. I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to spread that shit. I'm going to all the nightclubs in Nashville, bro. Rest is history. Hantavirus ground zero in Nashville. Yo, Oreo, what the fuck, dude? Why are you such a fucking goblin, bro? Bro, I need crypto to go, bro. Fuck this shit. Pissing me off. I'm just too impatient. This is cheap. You in shorts? Why are you in shorts? Stop loss 450. Bro, the shit we in 500s right now. Do you mean 550? That still doesn't make sense. Or is that your price target? Stop loss. You mean buy stop? Wait, no, stop loss up here. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Fucking losing my mind, dude. Yeah. I'm not saying it can't work. I just don't see a reason to try to short here right now. Excuse me, guys. Oh. Bro, the hantavirus is eating my brain, bro. That's crazy work. Bro, don't be saying that shit, bro. Scared me, dude. Oh, man. What are my own rules on the way I handle if I had a 50K? You mean for like what? Like for risk management? The rules for entries and trades are going to be the same, but the risk management is probably what you're asking. I would say, like, I'd say like 500 to 600. $1,000 is not bad. I've been usually doing like $1,000, like max daily loss. Like I like how the prop firms have that set up now, or you can set it up usually if they don't have it through like the broker. But I'd say with evals like doing 1,000. But if you want to take it slower and trade it more like a funded, I'd say like $600 is a good start. With one con, or you can do two, but 600 you're gonna hit two. With two you're gonna hit it pretty quick. So I do like one contract, okay, and then like a $600, $500 to $600 loss. Okay, so you can either make that a max daily loss, or you can do that as a max loss per trade. It's up to you, because you can only go to like, I don't know. It doesn't really feel like 2,500, or depending on the prop firm, what it is. It's usually like 2,000 to 2,500. It doesn't really feel like that just because it's trailing. So, $600 is like a 500 to 600 is probably a good buffer. Quintana's, bro. You always late, bro. Sick of it. 2 minute long BPRs. Where? 2 minute BPRs? Boy, you got that hantavirus, bro. This music sucks. Sorry, guys. Here, I got a song for you. Here we go. It's my shit right here. It's my fucking shit. Is this shit even playing? This is trading in a nutshell. You just stare at shit. Seriously. You just wait a lot. Especially at night, though. It's slow. Bro, I need to buy a nightclub, bro. I need a nightclub someday, dude. I'm just going to be bumping like... I need a lounge. I need a lounge. It's going to be smooth. It's going to have baddies everywhere, man. Alright, let's see. This is gold. Gold looks interesting. Bro, if you can't hear the music, that's crazy. Listen, man. It's on gold mode right now. I think gold's gonna hold this daily gap. I like it. So keep eyes on that the next few days. I'll be leaning more towards longs. So we got a little bit of LR. If not, could be long-term LR too. No, it's not. I kind of like this little squeeze here on XRP. And it's bottoming out. Same with Solana. It's sitting in OTE of the range. All right. Cardano's getting fucking smack doodled, bro. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. This thing is dead, bro. Chainlink's getting a little smacky too. Oh well, fuck it. Gives a fuck. What's the Dow looking like? Hey, Dow all-time highs, baby. Come on, do it. Come on, baby. Dow 51,000. Bro, I gotta get a Dow 50K hat, bro. Fuck this shit. I want Dow 60K hat. Fuck this shit. AI, bro. Dow's gonna be at fucking 100K, bro. With AI, bro, we're gonna be like this. Can't wait. I don't know if we'll make it though. Skynet might hit before that. I think Skynet's gonna happen probably in like 3 years, honestly. Okay. Let's see what happens here. So if this does go lower, this is that retracement I was talking about. Apex. You spot another 3 evals on Tape Profit Trader? Bro. Code TFS. Alright, I need you guys' help real quick. I need to do a music test. Holy shit, my mouse disappeared off the screen. What the fuck? Bear me for a second, guys. Hey, let me get a music test. Can you hear that shit?
So tonight with this, what we're doing here, and all getting together, realize that this is special.
This fucking mouse. I can't see anything.
You know what I mean?
The cursor disappeared.
So never mind what happened yesterday and all your problems, because, well, that's all gone.
Would that 620 area be a relative equalize?
Have is us. You know what I mean?
You guys hear the music or not? I'm trying to make sure it's not too loud and not too quiet. Do me a favor. It's a good level? Okay, good. Thank you, sir. Dude, I can't see my mouse. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like handicapped right now. Like my mouse cursor disappeared. It's on my entire computer. So it's not a trading view thing. The fuck?
That's the sound of an American oil company hard at work.
620?
Be a part of it. Listen up.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, and I'm the CEO of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us at our next webinar where you can drill deeper.
I can't skip this ad
We
either.
currently offer 2 investment
I don't know where the mouse
opportunities,
is.
private placement bond offering
Oh.
for a credit.
Okay, I got it. Let's see. All right. Perfect. A lot of stocks went all-time high today. What does that mean for tomorrow? Can we see lows tomorrow? Nah. We could, but that's the problem a lot of people have. They struggle at all-time highs because they keep anticipating like, oh, it can't keep going. It can't keep going, bro. It can keep going. So we could see lows, but I don't know. It's bullish, bro. People have been saying it can't keep going for weeks. It's literally beelining right now. So it's been doing this for, weeks. over a month. So why would tomorrow be any different, or next week, or the next 2 days? You're going off gut feeling. Plus, based on my market analysis, I'm not seeing a reason to be bearish right now at all. But I do have cases for downside, just in case. You know, because you never know. But so far, longs have been kicking everybody's ass if they have a negative bias, so, or downside bias. All right. All right. What else you guys got for questions? Yeah, it's just a little slow right now. Probably gonna take it easy, but like I said, still would like to see us go a little bit lower, to be honest. And if we don't, your biggest cue is probably gonna be if this 5-minute holds up or not. Okay. If we break through this, it's gonna be a little bit harder to look at downside. We do have a momentarily an SMT as well, but that could be captured by this retracement move. Doesn't mean we're gonna bounce here. That's why you gotta be careful with SMTs. Yeah, I don't think we tap discount. No. Let me get it precise. No. AMD, are you talking about the company? What are you talking about? Talking about the company, or are you talking about like what I think you're talking about, or what I trade? Pretty much like accumulation, like basically soup. How do you define that 1 hour support? How do I define it? All right, let me go to the first question. Let's see here. I'm trying to find an obvious one. I mean, it's continuously happening if you want to get crazy with it, but just for teaching's sake. There's got to be one on the higher time frame here. From today. I really like it here, but I don't love it. Right there. That's pre-market though. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. That's soup. Right there. There's your AMD. I just don't know. Like, again, there's like tiny ones in here, but I don't know if there was a lot of clear ones today, honestly. I mean, there might be a higher time frame one down here because just the way this move structurally is, but and it just looks like an area that would make sense. There's probably CRT here. I don't really know. Yeah, there might be CRT here. Could be SMT with ES. So maybe a higher time frame low got swept on ES, and then it was a CRT play. I don't really know to look at it, but I would say for the most obvious ones, that was definitely one back here. Yeah, sorry, man. Didn't see a lot in today's morning session. How do I define the 1 hour support? How do I define it? Let me think how to answer that. Oh, just because it's there, I guess. Like, there's nothing else here, bro. Like, if I'm looking for higher time frame PD arrays, there's nothing here. This is the only thing here. There's an hourly here, and that's it. There's no hourlies down here. There's none up here. There's no 15 minutes. You know what I mean? There's only this 5 minute here, but this is local and it's stronger. So why would I mark a baby 5 minute way down here when price isn't even near that? You know what I mean? That's how, I guess. Hopefully that helps. For me, it's automatic because I've done it a lot. So sometimes it's hard to explain that. But this is just extra info, bro. This is like something I'm watching overnight in case we like dump overnight or something. Other than that, like, you know, this isn't, not really worried about it right now. Yeah, so like I said, this is looking like a retracement like I thought it would. I want to see us go lower. I'm hoping we do. I think it's going to try to trade back into discount. It's a nice move. That's probably, looks like a really good short. Fuck yeah, dude. That's a nice move. I'm not gonna take it. I don't feel like trading right now. But I don't mind it. Yeah, but that's the only example. If you found an example, I mean, I'm sure you did, but if like there's nothing here, like the way I trade, bro, is I trade quality setups. Okay. If nothing is eye popping to me, if I'm not seeing an obvious AMD model, then I'm probably forcing it, or it's probably just a shitty low quality trade. To me, there's nothing obvious here. Yeah, sure. If I want to go to the 1 minute, 30 second, try to find little internal structures of little turtle soups and little AMD moves, peace, cool, whatever. Waste of time, right? Quality over quantity. Moves like the one I identified, you make 2 bands before the market's even open, bro. I mean, what are we doing? What would this be? Right, realistic entry would be here. Protected high. And then just, you know, whatever. I don't know how far you'd actually take it, but that's obvious to me. I can... This looks good here. I like this. This is the short I took here. we went over earlier in the stream. Actually, no, I didn't go over it. Let's go over it, and then we'll wrap it up. Okay, you guys want to pay attention here? All right. Let me show you how to find bangers. The fuck are we at? Alright, so hindsight, these weren't relative equal lows. Here, let me clear this up. I don't want to ruin my shit. So we had like a little data low down here. I talked about it last night on the stream. And if it's not a data low, it's sell side liquidity, so whatever. It's still a good draw. And then we had a low resistance liquidity tucked above, so that'd be good for us to potentially flush. Now, the one thing I'd be careful with is consequent encroachment whenever you have long wicks like this. So that's the halfway point of the wick. So one thing I'd be careful with is that. So being cognizant of that, plus not getting too greedy and having lack of size. I just went for these equal lows at 82. So that's my price target, okay? So I saw the data lows, right? That's ultimately the draw. This is the reason why I'm taking the trade. Okay. But being cognizant of the position I was in, I said, you know, let's not get too greedy. We're up 1,800. We're good. What's another 200 bucks, you know? So I was good. Okay. Now, this is what I did. Let's go here. So I taught this in one of our very recent lessons. And I know nobody paid attention except for probably Leo and Gacho. And that's okay. You know, you're just missing out, but all right. So we have a move like this, guys. This usually ends up going. Okay. All right. Good momentum. Sweep. No SMT. Okay. Good looking play. All-time highs. Long until proven wrong. Bet. Discounted the range. This should go higher. If it doesn't, we got a problem, Captain. On top of that, this is like I like to call it an inception gap. It's not, I don't think it's technically what one is, but I gotta think about a better name for it. It's like the name's already taken. I don't know. Let's just call it IG for now. And so basically, if you have like a failure pump, you want to pay attention, or failure dump, you want to pay attention. It's no different than kind of like in this situation here. Initially, right? You essentially had a failure dump here, right? This thing was dumping. It looks like it was definitely going to keep going. And then out of nowhere, it's pumping. Okay. But I don't think that's as obvious as this. So you got this pump. There's some other things you got to be aware of with confluences. But either way, when we failed this and got this, that was green light. Santa's home, baby. All the way. Okay. That was the trade. Alright. Any questions? Asia gold model to EQ. Boy on chain. Yeah, fuck all that shit. Let me see gold. How's gold looking? Nice, bro. Nice. I don't know shit about gold. I used to trade it. NQ till I die. So that trade might be a little more advanced, but you ain't in the Stock Picks Trade Club, so I can't help you. I'll make it unadvanced. Join the club, 7-day free trial, link in description. Okay. I'm about to end it, guys. Equalize have to already be equal, right? They have to already be equal. They don't have to be exact, no. If that's what you're asking. No, not by any means. It's preferable. But no, they don't need to be exact. Like these aren't, I don't think these are exact, right? So, no. So they're not exact. But they're obvious. Yeah, right here. These aren't exact. Look at, if you zoom in, the wick's down below it a little bit. Or like that short that I took. These equal lows. They're not exact. See, there's a little gap. I just call them equal lows because they're close. They're technically relative equal lows, but to me, relative equal lows would be more like this cluster here of that and these. These are relatively equal, right? Pretty close and significant. These aren't truly equal, but it's fair enough because the market's, nothing's textbook when you actually trade in the market, like not all the time. That's why like learning patterns with stock trading is difficult with people at first because they see the cookie cutter setup when they study the books and all that bullshit, and then when they actually enter the markets, it's like not gonna appear that clean in nature. So yes, this is doing what I thought. I love it. Yep, so I thought we were definitely gonna go lower here. So now we're getting back in the discount. Yep, we are back in discount, so this is gonna be an interesting spot. This is like an area you can look for longs. Okay, this zone. Now, if we just start fucking waterfalling, BPR is going to be a good spot. You can look here for a moment. We'll see, just one step at a time. There's a lot of things to look at. So again, just watch this zone for potential longs. Look for something obvious. If you don't get it, and it just starts waterfalling, we'll have the next few things we can watch. But until then, you will never know until you join the Stock Picks Trade Club 7-day free trial, link in bio, baby. You'll find out next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. KB Goggins. Easy 20 points. Y'all trade this garbage for. Y'all funny, dude. Alright. I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. You guys have a fantastic night. We'll see you on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Gang.